All right, welcome back, everybody. It is time for a new episode of The Not So Serious Life. I probably shouldn't say it's time for a new episode, because then if they watch this later, it's not if it's a new episode to them because they haven't seen. I'm overthinking this, Steve.
I think you are. Okay. Why don't you just push ahead?
Okay. This is episode number 54. We're super excited to be back with you guys. We always love being here and answering your questions. That's Steve Chandler. I'm Jason Goldberg. I'm trying not to announce us every single time, but it's been a little while, a few days, so I want to announce us again. And today we have a fantastic question from Sharon. Are you ready to dive right into the question?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it. So Sharon asked a question that I actually can totally relate to, and I'm looking forward to seeing if you can relate to it. Sharon says, how do I relax and go to sleep when I have so much unfinished business to attend to? She says, how do you convince yourself to go to bed at night? How do you convince yourself? What I mean is that I know I still have a lot of unfinished matters from today that I could keep working on. Also, I know that tomorrow I have a lot to do too, so I'm dreading it a bit and procrastinating on going to bed. So she asks, how do I relax and go to sleep when I have so much unfinished business to attend to?
Well, yeah. And so I'm going to let you go first because you can relate to this.
Yeah, totally. The long and short of it is there's always going to be something else that could be done, right? Especially if you're an idea person, you're high energy, or you have just a lot of things that you like to do, whether it's fun or work, there's always something that you could be doing. So you essentially have a couple choices. One is you can remove things. You can take things off your plate. You can take on less and simplify your life. Or you can work on being okay with things being unfinished, right? Work on being okay with what it means if you have unfinished business, because that's really what it was. Like, that's what it is for me. And the belief that I had to challenge was what it says about me, or what it means about my work ethic, or what it means about my stress level if I let things go unfinished, or if I let things be unresolved. And so for me, it was really recognizing, and this is a big thing for me this year. In 2015, I worked a lot. I worked very hard, and I did a lot of different things, which was fun. I did a lot of amazing work, and it was truly fantastic. And at the same time, I want to now simplify this year. And one of the things I'm recognizing is that space is so, so important to have consistent levels of high performance or creating or impacting. And it's just like, high performing athletes. They know that they perform at this very high intense level, and they need to have an equal period of intense rest, if intense rest is even a thing. But they need to have, the periods of work and rest. And so when I realized that, my rest is actually a part of my business. It's part of what I need to do. Having that space, for me, having space was part of my unfinished business. I refused to finish the business of resting. So I think one of the things to look at is to challenge the belief about what it means if you have something unresolved. Who cares? What does it actually mean? Nothing. If you challenge it, you'll see that. And the second thing is to recognize that having space and having rest is as big a part of your success as the actual doing related things that you do on a normal basis.
And I love that. I can't add much to it, except that one thing I would add is be aware that you're in demand. Be aware that the better you get at what you do, the more people will want your time, and the more things you'll be given to do because people like the way you do them.
Yeah.
So there's really a positive aspect to having more to do than you have time to do. It doesn't have to be negative.
Yeah.
So now your work is just choosing what's the best thing I can be doing right in this moment. And Time Warrior is a book I recommend. I can't remember the author, but the title is something I do remember. And I recommend people get that Time Warrior because it helps you sort out priorities and how to keep your life simple, like you say.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't remember if I got it directly from that Time Warrior book. Is that what you called it, Time Warrior? I don't remember who wrote it.
Not Warrior.
Not Warrior.
Warrior.
Time Warrior. Time Warrior. Something I either got from the book or from the author, who, again, the name escapes me, is that the opposite of swamped is courageous.
Wow.
Right? Isn't that profound? God, you know what? If you ever decide you don't want to do the show anymore, I'm going to find that guy, because I think he may actually be better for the show than you.
Well, nobody's the best at everything.
Except for you, Steve. Progress, not perfection. So that's our answer to your question. I hope it helps, and it's a great question. I get it, and allow yourself to relax. It's really a gift to all the things that you want to do in the business that you want to solve by being relaxed and being courageous. And like Steve said, seeing that it's a gift. Like, you've done such great work that your time is going to be more in demand, and now it's time to shift from partly mastery of your craft to mastery of your courage. in what you do and when you do it and where your focus goes. So awesome question, Sharon. Thank you for that. Everybody keep sending your questions into questions@thenotsoseriouslife.com. And do not forget to go check out our website, thenotsoseriouslife.com. And while you're browsing around the internet, head over to imindshift.com and see all the cool updates from Steve's Death Wish project, which is absolutely fantastic. We love you guys. We will see you next time. Peace out.
Bass.